The valve plate has a series of reed valves that act as check valves. One series allows air to enter the cylinder from outside, and the other routes air from the cylinder to the outlet tube and the air tank. The reed valves will eventually wear and chip or break off. A compressor that has been used beyond its duty cycle rating will overheat, which can cause the valves to prematurely fail. Replacing the valve plate is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
Before you begin any repairs on your air compressor, you'll want to be sure to drain the air from the tank. Let's get started. I'll begin by removing the 3 screws that secure the pump head to the tank. Now remove the screws that secure the 2 halves of the pump housing. Now I'll remove the pump and motor assembly from the opposite housing. First I'll remove the grounding screw and the yellow wire. Now I can pull the assembly from the housing. On the opposite side of the motor, I'll remove the white wire. Now I'll remove the 4 screws that secure the head to the pump. Now I can install the new valve plate. I'll remove the head gasket from the old valve plate. If the head gasket gets torn, you'll need to replace it. On the new valve plate, I'll install the cylinder gasket. It goes on the side where the mounting nubs extend out. I'll flip it over and align the head gasket. Now I can reinstall the valve plate and gasket assembly. I'll thread it onto the screws, and that'll keep everything aligned. And now the head can go back onto the pump. Initially I'll leave the screws just hand tight. Now I need to torque the head screws to 52 inch-pounds. Now I can reinstall the motor and pump assembly into the housing. I'll reconnect the white wire. As I slide the pump back into the housing, I want to make sure that I align the isolators with the grooves in the housing. also need to route the wires around the pump. Now reconnect the yellow wire. And the ground wire. I'll make sure each of the wires are tucked out of the way so they won't rub against the fan or the armature. Now I can reinstall the other housing. I'll make sure the cord is aligned with the housing. And then I need to kind of shift the housing around until it aligns with the pump. There's an isolator on this back side that needs to fit into a pocket on the housing. Now I'll reinstall the screws that secure the two halves of the housing together. Now resecure the pump head to the tank. And that's all it takes to install a new valve plate in your air compressor. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up
And leave a comment.